They want you entertained, not educated. That's how you stay poor. They don't fear your poverty, they fear your potential. Because once you wake up and start learning, you stop being controllable. Education opens your mind, entertainment keeps it asleep. A distracted mind can never disrupt the system. The more entertained you are, the less empowered you become. And that's exactly how they like it. You spend 5 hours a day watching people who already made it, laughing, scrolling, consuming, while your own dreams gather dust. They feed you dopamine, not direction. You know every celebrity's name, but not a single skill that pays. This is not leisure. This is a trap. Look around. Broke people know the lyrics, the memes, the trends. Rich people know the markets, the tools, the timing. You're not unlucky. You're just unfocused. Because when your mind is filled with noise, there's no space for strategy. And without strategy, you stay stuck. They made learning boring and entertainment essential. But what's really boring? Struggling every month. What's painful? Wasting years and waking up broke. They sell you distraction because real knowledge is dangerous to them and liberating for you. You chase viral videos while your life goes unnoticed. You celebrate other people's wins while yours are on pause. The system wins every time you trade purpose for pleasure. And that trade? It's happening every single scroll. They're not just stealing your time, they're stealing your future. Ask yourself, when was the last time you invested in your mind? Not money, but attention, energy, hunger. The world doesn't owe you success. It rewards those who study, build and grind in silence. Entertainment is the new drug, and most are addicted. But you can choose detox. You weren't born to binge and forget. You were born to learn, to grow, to rise. But they keep you numb, through pixels and playlists. Because if you ever got serious, you'd become unstoppable. And nothing terrifies them more than an educated rebel. Every hour you scroll, someone else is building. Every minute you waste, someone else is learning. While you're entertained, they're getting ahead. The scoreboard doesn't care how busy you felt. It only counts results. The game was never fair, but now it's worse. Because now, you're choosing your chains and calling them comfort. They didn't lock you in a cage. They gave you a screen, and somehow you locked yourself in. Freedom begins when the scroll stops. You don't need more time. You need better priorities. You don't need more luck. You need more learning. You don't need another Netflix series. You need a new mindset. Your future is screaming for your focus, but your focus is lost in entertainment. They don't advertise libraries. They advertise distractions. They don't sell you books. They sell you dopamine. Because if you ever start thinking clearly, you'll stop buying their lies. And when that happens, their empire falls. Educate yourself, and you shake the throne. You're not stuck because you're not capable. You're stuck because you're hypnotized. But the spell breaks the moment you look away from the noise and look within. You were never powerless, just distracted. It's time to break free. And it starts by turning the volume down.